As you can tell, I'm working on carburetor. I put them on the machine I have. Gas falling everywhere. These are the ones that came with it. I don't know what the size they are. I looked for the specifications online on the website, but don't know what they are. So these ones here fit from the other carburetor, 280s, and don't know what the size in here, but I have to find out. But as I was working on the float mechanism, that was bent completely bent. Both were. The one's here somewhere, but they were completely bent. And I also noticed one of the floats had a crack in it, and the needle jet valve, should say, this one works great, as you can see, but this one doesn't want to go in. There's something wrong with it. So that's one of the problems. And oh, here's the other one. That one was built helter-skelter, pretty bad. So I had to straighten her out best as I could, clean them all up. It's all tarnished from the gas. And there's the little springs to hold in the needle jet. So that's about it. So I don't know what these are. I looked, like I said, I looked on the website. You get two of them. One was inside, one was that, and I don't know what the specifications are. So the 280s are, they went in from the other carburetors. Pretty bad shape. They did work, but when I took them apart, they were coated with gasket glue, as you can see in this one. All dripped inside, and the floats were all gummed up. I cleaned these up. Were all gummed and stuck to the bottom of this. Right down here is all caked. So I cleaned these all up again. Don't know if they're going to work or not. I'm going to try maybe. When these don't work, I'm going to try to use those ones, but as I notice, this one here, an itty bitty hole right there. Turn it around so you can see. Don't know if that can be fixed or not. It's all brittle, but it's all, the channels are all clean. Try these ones another time. I soaked them and I cleaned them all up. Nice and clean. Got it all tore apart. Yeah, and even apparently you can use mothers. See on the website, the guy did it in here to get all the junk out of there. We call it varnish. From the, they say varnish. Anyway, and I got these all cleaned. Even got the pitted gone off of these too from using steel wool. So these don't work, like I said. I'm going back to try those ones, see if the machine works. A friend of mine told me I should have a 280 here and a 40, and a drill bit size in here when it hits down. The gap for your drum. Right now I got it screwed all the way in. Like so. There's the gap. For airflow. And what I like about this new one, reusable gaskets. No, that's about it about this thing. So it'll continue on. Hello, I'm back again on these carburetors I bought off a website. And this, I took it to a mechanic who works on these and motorbikes for a number of years, over 30 to 40 years ago, for 30 or 40 years. And he had noticed that these are not seated right, as you can tell. I poked this out as far as I could get it, that little pin, and I pushed on this and it won't go any further. So these are toast and no good. What I did, I got these from him for a price, and I put 3 into 1. I got the jets out of these, one here and here. Got them out of here on both of them, and this is the finished product. I used the slides or drums out of these new ones, or aftermarket ones, and the gasket from here worked here, so I'm just going to get a couple more gaskets for the top piece. Give me a moment here and show you. Even use the bottom piece from the other ones. Put that on there tight. There. There's supposed to be an O-ring under behind that little valve there, so I get an O-ring for that. A few other things for these, and try her out some other time. See how it runs. These were in it. They're called needle valves. 22.5 on these ones. Where that is. I don't know anything about that stuff. It's clueless on that stuff. But anyway, gum together. Like I said, I can poke that out with my finger. So, in the box. But anyway, right now I got it out. So it pushes my hand, my finger, if I get it lined up. Trying to line it up with my hand. There. Got it in. It's flush inside. You can see it, but it's not flush right there. Not flush at all. And there's my problem. Air seeping around inside there. And two, this one here doesn't work. Anyway, I thought I'd let you know what's going on with the Skidoo, the 488 Polaris. As I said, I retired the old 75 Olympic. So there's the carburetors. 3 into 1. And that's it. Oh, one more thing. There's no choke on these, so it's going to be fun. Gonna have to hook up the primer, or it should start without the primer.